Well, joining us on Sports Radio 670 WSCR, the score is Joakim Noah, the newest Chicago Bull, or one of the newest Bulls. Joakim, hello.
How's everything?
All right. So tell us about the shoulder. We knew nothing about that. I didn't see this anywhere.
Yeah, well, actually what happened was during the season I was taking a lot of anti-inflammatory shots, and I didn't want to sit out at all. And it was okay. And then as soon as the season was over, when those shots went away, I realized I had a slight tear in my rotator cuff after I did the MRIs. But I did the rehab for a while when I got into a routine again and just playing and stuff, and it got a lot better. But then through the process, just going from town to town and not having somebody there to do the rehab with me, it got a little bit worse again. So I mean, it's been something that the Bulls, the organization, knew about. I don't know, like the fans and everybody didn't know too much about it, but I mean, it's something that the staff knew about, and something that I'm hoping when I get a full recovery soon. And I mean, I can't wait to play.
I don't want to get too deep into the injury stuff, but which specific aspect of the rotator cuff is it of those four muscles?
Which what?
Do you know which actual part of the rotator cuff it is?
No, I don't know. I know it's the rotator cuff, but I don't know the exact medical terminology. No.
So you're looking, though, you mentioned adding more rehab during the course of this summer then?
Definitely, I want to do a lot. Yeah, that whatever it takes. They told me that they want to do rehab, and they think that I could get well with the rehab. So that's definitely what I'm going to do.
You had an interesting answer to a question that was asked of you just moments ago about your, shall we say, exuberant personality, and you said that if Scott Skiles doesn't like the way you're acting, you won't act that way. What I wanted to ask in follow-up to that is how important to your game is that expressiveness? Is it, if that's taken away, can you play without being completely all out there, the full-blown Joakim Noah? Is there a way to play differently, or do you know the answer to that?
I don't. I never had to change who I was, but like I said, I think that I'm something. I realize that in order to win, sometimes you have to sacrifice, and I realized that in my experience at the University of Florida, that sometimes you have to make sacrifices in order to win. And you know what? The coach is the person. The head coach is the leader, and he's the one. And it's his vision. We're just the players, just following his vision, and that's the way I feel about it. And I'm really excited and fortunate about this situation. But to me, winning is the most important thing. And if coach, I'm sure coach feels the same way.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think during the course of your college career, particularly your last season at Florida, that you crossed the line between being a cocky kid and being an outright jerk?
I think that people, no, outright, how was I a jerk? I mean, if anything, people were jerks to me. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong to anybody. I didn't disrespect anybody. I feel people were disrespectful to me. I mean, I don't think that the media and anybody has any idea about what happened and what my experience was at the University of Florida. But I mean, I'm confident. I don't consider myself a cocky kid at all. I mean, not at all, actually. I think that I'm pretty humble.
Well, who was a jerk to you?
A lot of people. I mean, fans will write you letters. I mean, there's a lot of things, but I mean, you know what? This is all part of my experience and who I am. I'm not going to change who I am as a person because of what somebody writes or what somebody's opinion is about me. Because at the end of the day, they're the ones who really care. You know, I mean, I think that a coach who's coaching me would care and would have a chance to know me a little bit better. So, I mean, no, I don't consider myself a cocky person, no, at all.
And did you referred to them as the haters, right? Didn't you use that terminology once? Is that what we're talking about? That's who you're talking about?
Well, I think that when I'm talking about, I think that people blew that out of proportion. When I said haters, I meant people who doubted us. I think that that's a terminology that we use nowadays, like younger people. And when I say haters, I mean like people who doubted us and people who would say that Florida Gators were going to lose in the first round because we had lost 3 in a row late in the season, and the doubters started coming back. And that's what I meant by saying haters. I didn't mean anything like disrespectful or anything.
I know you got to run, but I would love at some point to continue this conversation because I probably fall closer to the hater category. But I will. I am. I said when you were drafted, I'm willing to try to learn to like you better. So can we allow it for some point ahead? I know you got rehab, you got a busy summer, but sometime to continue the conversation.
I mean, that's up to you. I mean, you know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be right here, just working hard in the gym. So, I mean, I think that before people make judgments about you, I think you should get to know them a little better. I don't think it's right to judge somebody if you don't know them.
That's our job.
Yeah, really,
That's what we do. It's what we do.
If we can't do that, we don't have jobs.
We're out of business. All right. We appreciate your time, and we will indeed, at some point, continue the conversation. I'd love to.
All right, that's cool.
All right. Good luck.
Take
Thank
it
you.
easy.